The Thrive Experience in the Metropolitan District of Wayne Township is an educational opportunity for students in grades kindergarten through high school who exhibit intense learning needs and require access to a curriculum based on alternate learning standards. At McClelland, the Thrive Experience is a unique opportunity for students to achieve their greatest learning potential within the community of diverse scholars who make up our distinguished elementary school. As I reflect on the Thrive Experience at McClelland Elementary, I believe that it is the intentional way that our team has worked together that has brought about success for our students. In 2017, we developed a vision for our classrooms to ensure that we were able to address each element of the acrostic poem: T, transformational experience; H, healthy lifestyle; R, responsible risks; I, interdependence; V, vocational employment; E, educational success, that in its entirety makes up the Thrive Experience. Crystallizing this vision was the key to setting priorities and realistic expectations for staff, students, our families, and the school community as a whole in order for the vision to move from lofty thoughts to reality. For there to be a truly transformational experience with responsible risks, interdependence, and the ultimate educational success, there must be inclusion. I have said for years that the essential ingredient of a successful classroom for students who exhibit intense learning needs is to rarely have a time of day that all students are in the classroom, and likewise to rarely have a time of day that no students are in the classroom. A healthy mix of whole group instruction, small group instruction, individual one-to-one instruction, along with independent workstations provides students in the special education classroom with a well-rounded mix of educational models to meet both their grade level curricular as well as their individualized learning needs. The academic rigor that is provided in the Thrive Experience pushes and stretches our scholars to increase their knowledge. However, if we stopped with only this, we would be missing out on the cornerstone for the development of self-advocacy and self-determination. The thing that makes McClelland stand apart from all other elementary schools is the way that we are able to facilitate inclusion into the school community for all students. Inclusion can look different for each student depending on their specific needs. Perhaps it is participating in a special area class with their typically developing peers. Maybe it's going to lunch or recess with same-age friends. It could be as involved as beginning and ending their day with general education classes with additional times of participation in between. Inclusion can also be reversed. It can be students who need additional support for social skills development, participating in specific activities in the special education classroom to meet their needs. Most importantly, it is peer relationships that develop over time and carry on to other school buildings over the course of many years. For inclusion to be real, it needs to be student-centered. Inclusion that is focused around adults does little to meet student outcomes. A focus on healthy lifestyles is of the utmost importance in a Thrive Experience. The American Journal of Public Health reported in 2015 that adults with disabilities are 4 times more likely to report their health to be fair to poor than people with no disabilities, 40.3% versus 9.9%. For this reason, we have put an emphasis on exercise and healthy eating for our students at McClelland Elementary. One such endeavor has been our Fit to Thrive program that was created in collaboration between our PE teacher and related service providers, the occupational therapist and speech-language pathologist. This program teaches healthy eating along with exercise for our students. Prior to the pandemic, our related service providers were able to take a selected group of students to a community swimming pool to swim weekly. We worked on engaging our students in healthy food options by offering them fresh fruits and vegetables and educating them regarding ways that they could be prepared. All of this information was shared with families so that they were also encouraged to support their children in increasing their physical activity and improving their diets. For years, we have had a chapter of the Achilles Kids program, which is a running, walking, rolling program giving kids with disabilities the opportunity to exercise regularly and compete with other runners, helping them become stronger and healthier. Equally important, this program gives children a way to measure achievement at any level of participation, gain confidence through their success, and have fun. Finally, during the 2018-2019 school year, our district hosted its first ever Unified Special Olympics track meet. This was a fantastic opportunity for many of our students to come together across the district and compete in track and field events. All of the students with unique learning needs were paired with a unified partner on our team. We held weekly practices to work on the track and field events, as well as to develop the peer relationships that naturally occur on a sports team. On the morning of the event, our related service providers hosted a team breakfast for us, and it was truly one of the most memorable days of my teaching career. The final portion of the acrostic that has not yet been addressed is vocational employment. So McClelland is an elementary school, right? What are we doing to work on vocational employment? To answer that question in one phrase, everything that we can. Transition to independent adulthood doesn't happen overnight or just in high school, just as transition to college doesn't happen in the 12th grade. That student doesn't go to college if they didn't learn to read in kindergarten. Likewise, students in the Thrive experience don't go to college or to work after high school without beginning to learn their academic skills and vocational skills in the elementary school. At McClelland, we take the transition from high school to adulthood very seriously, and we begin working on it in kindergarten. We employ vocational opportunities in our classrooms and within our school building so that all of our students can learn the important skills of working and job completion. These vocational skills include sharpening pencils for entire grade levels of students, shredding classified documents, picking up breakfast crates for the cafeteria each day, and collecting recycling for the school. In addition, we have created 2 student-centered businesses to raise money for extracurricular activities for our classrooms. One business is our student snack cart. This business sells healthy snack items to students in 4th through 6th grades on Fridays during their recess times. The students in our Thrive experience complete the inventory each week and determine what items need to be ordered. Students who participate in the Thrive experience then sell the items to each classroom during their recess and are responsible for collecting money and making change. A second business is the Cup of Thrive. This is a coffee shop that sells coffee, hot chocolate, hot tea, and iced tea to school staff each Friday. Again, the students in the Thrive experience are responsible for completing the inventory, for preparing cups for the pre-orders, making deliveries to staff, and running the window for walk-up orders. Both of these businesses have provided special opportunities for students to work on social skills and communication skills in real-life situations. Most importantly, all of these businesses teach students the self-advocacy and self-determination skills needed to be successful throughout their life. In closing, the most important thing that makes McClelland the amazing place that it is can be summed up in one word: relationships. It's all about the relationships that our students have with each other and with other students. It's all about the relationships that we have with our families and how we are so intentional about involving them in their child's school experience. It's all about the relationships that we have as educators, all working together toward the same goals. The MAC is a special place, and we are all lucky to be a part of it.